and then Sven just eats them all. They're gonna void.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Okay, that's a solution. It gives you the damage
pickup.
inside the Chronosphere.
This is not an MC void, right?
No.
He went for Sandstorm, level 1, because they didn't have any sentries, so he got an extra level just from the creep wave.
Uh-oh, mid lane. Sunstrike actually connects, and GH helps set it up. Leads in with a good crush and helps get the smackdown there. GH will pick up your first blood. Getting zoned back quite a bit from some Silent as they fight over this pole camp, but the second he makes that move in for it, that's when GH looks to strike. He gets him with a crush in the Iron Shell, and it's going to be easy pickings there for Miracle to finish off with the Sunstrike. Mind Control heading out the other direction, getting burned a bit, but oh, he doesn't make it back inside. Silent actually gets the kill at the last moment here. Meanwhile, GH swinging it about, gets the takedown of the
Maybe there's the Chrono.
He gets up, he gets a nice convenient bash, but the snowball was there! He does manage to still get a forgiving catch on that Chrono, but it's going to be a bit too late. Get some good smacks. The Sunstrike is going to be not there in time because he happened to burrow on forward, and the Sunder comes out from his ally in need. They are going to be able to get the finish on Sayoma. It looks like GH looking to run the other direction, but G's rotated over, and he's hoping to get a piece of that, and he will. It actually is going to be Afterlife, of course, picking it up. Kill attempt. Not going to be there, and GH is looking to commit in deep. Silence nearby. There goes the Epi. It's going to come out. The Rock's going to be on top, and here comes Sayoma. It's a Vega fight, folks, right behind the Tier 1, and they make clean and easy work of those two Liquid members. He is behind the tower, still hiding in the dark, and suddenly he shows up. They're going to do the burrow. They're going to do the arrow. He should be able to get the Starfall, and that will be the kill. G picks that one up and will leap away from the rotation coming in from GH. But there's Kuro on the other side, and he pops G with a poison. The follow-up could be there. Sayoma, long ball shards to fend them off, but it's not going to be good enough. Snowball's there, but they got G under that Chrono, and they'll finish him off with a Sunstrike. And now it is Vega, maybe, looking for a bit of redemption. Shards, Burrow, can't quite catch GH. He's able to double back the other direction, but here comes Aloha Dance. He's got the Metamorph, and Liquid decide to withdraw at that moment. It looks like Liquid have totally other plans. They're just going to shift completely over to the mid lane. But look who's already going to be there here. It's going to be Vega shifting in. Burrow Strike with the epicenter does some mild damage, but the follow-up uppercut's going to be there. Miracle still holding on, but Tumma in the meantime gets a good Chrono lockdown Afterlife and will help him get the finish. Meanwhile, they will also take down Sayoma. Vega sent over. Oh, that's a huge extra potential to pair with that Sunstrike, which at the moment gets a good connection onto G. Vega are coming and pressuring through this top lane. They are going to be doing it without their Terrorblade, who's currently residing at the bottom, but the second they see people rotating over, they go for the immediate burst onto Kuro, and they're going to get him down before a grave could be seen. Miracle, though, going onto G, easily takes him down, locking him into place with the help of that freezing field, and now a wall follow-up going to be there as they try to get a catch onto Afterlife. Him and Silent stuck between sides. They can't get any additional things off, and it's going to be Liquid running ransack right through the Vega side, and they will take down. The supports might have just been able to pick up a smoke, but they get the initial jump onto G right now, and they committed with a nice two-man stun. Moonlight Shadow also committed this, but that's when GH steps in. He does get, I think, Dust Connection on the one, but he already had the amp damage onto G. Oh, they get an Afterlife, it looks like, actually with a Sunstrike. They drop the Chrono, the Rock's there, a vacuum pullback onto the wall, and frantic Afterlife tries to make it back out, but Tumma looking to commit it with a chase, but he hits with a Snowball and the Walrus Punch. Still going to be fine here. Him and the right click and the Iron Shell. Nice shard block, but he hops right over it. Meanwhile, it is going to be GH catching with Sayoma. There is an epicenter on the other side. But they're still looking to take a fight. There's the Metamorph. First swing, gets the bash. They come in with a Chrono and a Sunstrike, and they're going to be able to burst apart the Terrorblade before he can get anything off. And now it's Liquid's approach. Sayoma and Silent and G are trying to frantically make it back inside. They will be forced to drop down the rock for a bit of a counter fight here. Commitment in and back as Matoman will shrug off the damage. The epicenter doing a lot of work onto Kuro, but he's able to get the grave off and survive and makes the space away. Trouble now for Vega as Liquid could swing into later rounds and turn it right back over.
That's
and
low.
It looks like it will be. But G can barely able to make it away. The Dilation just running and doing work through Vega's team, and it could end up turning into a bit of a five-man wipe if they get a hold of Sayoma. Liquid want it, and they may trouble soon too, because already coming in is going to be the Invoker. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's Vega trying to go the offensive, and Mind Control's like, see you later. Surges up and walks on out. Up and above, though, that's when Miracle looks to strike. Can they take down this Terrorblade? He's able to Manta off and get the Sunder onto GH, but it's still not over yet. He actually commits the Metamorphosis and ends up going down. He can't even get the finish of GH, and it's now godlike for Miracle. It'll take a good fight it's now or never.
Matumba Man popping the smoke. Double man chrono.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the bubble. Drops a chrono right on top of their heads. Perfect for Miracle to just hit it home with the rock. So that means there's going to be no rock drop from the Warlock on this one. They've already lost 2. Tornadoes flying forward. Sayoma and Afterlife trapped within the mix, but they've already put their focus onto Aloha Dance, who could be dropping next, and it looks like that could be the case. He's able to turn around and get the Sunder off on the Mind Control, but Mind Control gets hit up with the grave, and Vega know that this one's over, and indeed it was do or die, and it is die.
Oof, Ember's tough.
You have Wisp though.
OD. This makes a lot of sense. I really like this.
they needed a Timbersaw hero, huh?
Catch Afterlife.
Oh, you're right. Afterlife on the way back. Your Omni Knight already going to be forced into a heal. Nice shard block, and that's going to be your first blood. Omni getting a bit eager back behind the mid lane just in case there is that kind of kill potential and to take advantage of maybe an overextended Liquid team. GH is rotated up to join the side of Kuro, and this could be a bit of deja vu for Afterlife, trying to move on over for contention of the Bounty Rune, and quickly he's surrounded by what feels like 4 or 5 members if you include the Bear. And he has very few options on making out of this unorthodox for the hero if they want to incorporate that defusal. But look at this turnaround play. They're kind of coaxing in Miracle into trying to swing it out with G. But then that's when Viper, or Vega rather, strike with their supports. But suddenly it's going to be Kuro now showing up. Sama's going to get off a decent stun there, but he is getting chased down the river from 3 and ends up getting dropped. Can Silent get the kill? Oh! They save him out with the Astral. And GH will be here, spotted by Kuro, blocks him in with the shards. Miracle wanted to rotate over. He wants a piece of that Crystal Maiden. He's rushing himself that way, but then they see Afterlife, and they think about changing their mind. Look at him with a heal, but another snowball quick reaction. Going to prevent the heal bomb, and Silent tries to head out the other direction, but ultimately will get chopped down from Kuro. Miracle chases out Afterlife, while Sayoma is going to get mauled apart by Matama just around the corner nearby. Maybe waiting for Matama Man to make the approach back and towards the Bounty Rune, which he's already been able to snag up, while on the bottom half of the map, Mind Control with barely any life. Whoa! Couldn't get the Black Hole off, or maybe he did, but it's the Saws that cut him down first. Oh, poor Mind Control. Miracle and them are chasing, forcing, and baiting in Vega into this awkward kind of a fight, because the only one at the bottom lane to stop him is Sayoma at the moment, and they're going to get the quick, swift takedown of Aloha Dance as well. This is huge value for Liquid across the whole map. Okay, uppercut, but it's on the repel. Bottom side, the first real black hole of the game is going to be committed here and help him get the finish onto Sayoma. Oh no, Omni Knight comes into action and he drops just as fast. This means Liquid now are going to be able to get that. I think they will. Yeah, they hustle on over. Mind Control trying to step into action here. Gets saved briefly from the snowball, but eventually going to get bursted apart. Nicely done from Vega, but Vega also going to be losing some casualties here. Both the supports going to be taken down, and now the chase is on. Liquid move on in. Aloha Dance tries to intercept and get between the action, but he quickly gets swarmed with damage and taken apart. Miracle with the ultra kill on the back end of a successful Roche for Liquid, and we're not done yet. They're going to go for a full Rampage. Can they get it? The audience wants it, and they're going to get it. Rampage for Miracle.
And he's not stopping. It's going to be a second
double Rampage. And the biased crowd loves it. Just a quick relocate, bop, 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 and he's gone. Oh, tried to go for the relocate in play. I like it. It earns them the takedown of the Wisp. G with the Requiem as they make the return. And now it's going to be Miracle on the back end of his Shadow, but then comes Mind Control! He drops down a huge black hole on top of the head of Vega. And it secures them the fight. There are 3 buybacks available here from Vega as they get the full team wipe. But Vega could begin to look at each other like, are we going to be able to hang in?
Is someone going to call this?
And they are. I can't really blame them. This one getting just way too out of hand for Liquid, and they will take it a convincing 2-0 this series. I think they are now starting to look like a favorite for the whole tournament. I want to see Liquid versus CNC now.
Oh, definitely. That's going to be a hype match.
This is crazy. Liquid look damn good. Miracle putting on a serious show. Double Rampage in that game. We finally get to see the GH Wisp. Again, no Arcana, sir. I want to see you fix that.